Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to these videos. Welcome back to my life. Thank you for coming. If you're new here, I appreciate that. I would appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. Really appreciate you. Thank you. Listen, the only thing that I want to say is that I have a record out, and I would really appreciate it if you would listen to it. Link is below if you want to listen to it. Other than that, nothing else to say. Let's get in the topic of today's video. Today, I want to talk about something that I may have touched on a little bit in the past, but I feel like it's a constant thing that I think about because I think about the same things over and over and over again, and that's my life. I just think it over and over again, and I overthink until I die. Well, that just got really dark. I'm so sorry, but you get the idea, okay? Anyways, I want to talk about the fact that I don't want to care about what you think. And the same goes for you. Stop it. What I'm saying is, you shouldn't care about what I think, and I shouldn't care about what you think. And not just you and me, all of us. That's a very convoluted way of saying, just stop caring about what other people think. Let's stop together, because I know it's hard, okay? I struggle with it myself, and that's why we're talking about it today. But we gotta stop. We just gotta stop, okay? It's not good for our mindset. Let me give you an example in my life of how this has affected me in a negative way. Recently, I have ran into a little bit of success on TikTok. I just reached like 100,000 followers, which if you're one of those people, thank you so much for helping me reach that. There's good and there's bad to having a lot of attention, and one of those things is caring what people think. So with that in mind, I'm feeling the pressure, all right? I feel like I need to start making things that people like, and that puts me in a weird spot because then I come to the writing chair and I start writing things based on what other people like instead of what I like, and that's never ever worked for me. Like, the only times that I write things that are good in my opinion is when I come to the computer, no expectations, and just write exactly what I want to write. And so the other day, I sat down at the computer trying to write things, and I legit sat there for about 8 hours and came up with absolutely nothing. That being said, I think that everybody can relate this to their life in somehow. Say that you want to be like a graphic designer or something. We'll just say a graphic designer, or maybe like a florist or something like that. But all of your friends are going to school. What do? Maybe I should go to school because all of my friends are going to school. So you go to school, right? You do the thing that everybody says that you should do and go to school and, try to get a more normal job, right? And I just always say this because I'm projecting a little bit because this is always in my head. Which I did. I did go to school, and it was so pointless. I should have never done it. Anyways, we're going with this story. I'm sorry I always bring it up, but you go to school, right? Eventually, you get to a point where your grades suck, and you're skipping all your classes. You don't want to do it. Why? Because there is no intrinsic motivation to do it. If you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it well. You have to want to do it. And that is why caring about what people think should go away. We should stop doing that because it's not it's not healthy. It's not good, because we're not going to be good at what we do if we're only doing it because other people think that we should do it. And so to my future self, I would just like to tell you, man, hey dude, just focus on writing what you're proud of. At the end of the day, if you do what you're proud of, and this is me talking to you guys now, at the end of the day, if you do what you're proud of, then that's what matters the most, right? And just towards the end of all this, I do just want to say, like, sometimes there are things that you don't want to do that you just have to force yourself to do. This is just a little disclaimer. Like, obviously, like 100% of the time, I don't want to like make these not 100%. Sometimes I don't want to make these videos. I have to force myself to make these videos because it is ultimately good for me and something that I want to do, but sometimes I just don't want to do it. And so sometimes you do have to force yourself to do things. At the end of the day, do the things that you're proud of. Yes. Well, anyways, I feel like all of my thoughts are efficiently vomited out onto you guys. Ew. That's gross. I don't know why I said that. I feel like all of my thoughts are efficiently thrown out into this video, and you guys know what I'm thinking about. So that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you got through it, I applaud you, honestly, because sometimes my thoughts make no sense, and maybe this made no sense, but hopefully it did. Anyways, I will talk to you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. I have nothing else to say, so bye.
She's got the stick shift pushed up to the right with the brakes on.